Greetings once again from Eastern News 24. I see the bike and Konu. Yes, hello. Alright, today we will bring to you the latest update concerning what is happening in the Biafra land and the Eastern region. Bikoton Tinana. Alright, this is according to the activist Hotel Ayabos in Idaho. I see quote. Breaking news. Nnamdi Kanu's secret letter leaked. He warned what will happen in Nigeria before July 18. Hear the news in details. Quick one, ụmụnne m ka gbapụ ọsọ oturu na ya bụ update ajimaka webene ụbọchị uruchi nke taa n'elu akwụkwọ na Eastern News 24. Dịka ihe ga-abịa ife biko kabalụ kelee ata na ife a niile nwanne anyị wete. Over to you, sir.
And the voice that warned us before has spoken again from deep inside the DSS custody. Nnamdi Kanu has allegedly sent out a secret message, a handwriting letter that was leaked by someone very close to the inner circle. In that letter, he did not beg, he did not retreat, he warned about a plan that according to him will shake Nigeria before July 18. The very day is expected to return to court, and if what he said turn out to be true, then we are not just watching a legal trial. We are watching a battle for the very soul of Biafra. Stay with me, watch till the end, and I promise you, this is not a story, it is a prophecy unfolding in real time. Before we dive deeper, hit the like button, drop a comment with hashtag free Nnamdi Kanu now, and subscribe now if you believe in justice and Biafra freedom. The leaked letter, what did Kanu say? This alleged letter came from someone described as a legal insider working closely with Kanu defense team. The letter is short but powerful. Here is the art of it. Tell my people that before the 18th of July, the enemy will provoke a crisis that will expose the rotten foundation of the zoo. Let them not be afraid. Let them not run. The sun will rise again over Biafra. This single paragraph has sent shockwaves through IPOB circles. What does it mean by the enemy will provoke a crisis? Who are they? Is this a coded reference to the Fulani-dominated political system, or a warning about the military presence in the southeast? July 18, the trial that could change everything. Everything. Pata pata. July 18 is not just another court date. It is the final showdown that many IPOB believe will determine Kanu's fate. Remember, the Supreme Court ordered that Kanu must be tried only on the charges he was brought back into Nigeria with. But what is the DSS doing? They are trying to reintroduce old charges that were struck out. Kanu's legal team say this is a clear violation of his rights. And this time, they are ready to confront the court head on. But here's what it gets suspicious. Intelligence sources say that security agencies have been placed on high alert ahead of the trial. Why so much fear over one man in handcuffs? Because they know his voice is more dangerous than their guns. Why they fear him, even in detention? Nnamdi Kanu is still locked in solitary confinement. But his word, his warning, his vision of Biafra it continues to spread. When he speaks, millions listen. Millions they listen. His voice inspires, mobilizes, and terrifies the Nigeria government. Why? Because they know if Nigeria breaks, it will start from Biafra. And if Biafra rises, it will start from Kanu. Do you get that? That is why every court delay, every prison transfer, every forced media campaign, they are all designed to break him down. Yes, they are all designed to break him down. But guess what? He has not broken. Neither. And that is why this letter, this warning is being taken seriously. The hiding plan before July 18. There are three major fears floating in intelligence circles about what could happen before July 18. Stage violence in the southeast to blame IPOB. Sudden military raid to crush pro-Biafra movement before the trial. Assassination plots targeting key legal figures. Remember, Kanu's lawyers have been attacked before. Remember the transmitters scandal where DSS was caught spying on the defense team. They are scared. Yes, they are scared. They know they are losing this battle in the eyes of the world. They are losing. They'll be loser. So now, they may be planning a desperate move to distract, divide, and destroy before July 18 comes. The Fulani agenda, is this what Kanu warned about? But everyone who knows his ideology understand he has been warning about the Fulani Islamic expansionist agenda for years. X-Men attacks in Benue, Enugu, Ebonyi, Plateau. What do they all have in common? Victims are mostly Christians, mostly minorities, mostly people standing in the way of domination. And yet, the government call it clashes. Kanu saw it coming long ago. So when he warns that the enemy will provoke a crisis, some believe he is referring to a pre-planned escalation to justify more military occupation in the east, just like Operation Python Dance. But this time, we are ready. We are ready. We are ready. IPOB response sit at home or full mobilization. After the letter leak, there have been calls within the IPOB rank to declare a full sit at home leading up to July 18. Others say it is time to abandon passive resistance and begin full street protest. But there is division. Some others are cautious. But the youth are angry, really angry. The youth are ready. Some are even comparing this moment to the build-up to 1967 when Biafra first declared independence. This is why the next few weeks are critical. Because if anything spark off now, it may not stop easily. The media blackout. Why are they hiding this story? You won't see this leak letter discussed on Channel TV. You won't hear it on AIT or NCA. They don't want the people to hear it. Instead, they are busy distracting Nigerians with shows, fake debates, and empty politics. Meanwhile, a political prisoner is sending a coded warning from inside a dark cell. A man they kidnapped, tortured, and still couldn't silence. This is why we must speak for him. Because if we stay quiet, they win. What if this warning is real? Let us ask ourselves, my people, what if Kanu is right? What if something really happens before July 18? What if they carry out a major operation to silence IPOB, then say, look, Biafra is a terrorism. Biafra is a terrorist movement. What if there is another Python dance, but this time with blood on the streets? We cannot sleep. We cannot keep quiet. July 18 is not just about Kanu. It is about all of us. About whether our voice was still matter in this country. or whether we will be silenced forever. The battle is spiritual and political. This is not just a legal trial. This is a spiritual war. Kanu himself has said it many times. What is happening in Nigeria is beyond politics. It is a spiritual battle between light and darkness. And the battlefield, it is the courtroom. In the media, on the streets, and in the hearts of every Biafran watching, you must choose a side now, because neutrality is betrayal. Silence is surrender. What you must do now, my people, this is not a time for fear. This is a time for focus, a time for unity, a time for action. Share this video until everyone hears this message. Comment with hashtag free Nnamdi Kanu now and hashtag Biafra will rise. Prepare for July 18. Stay informed, be alert, because if the enemy make a move before then, we will not be caught off guard. And if the court tries to deny justice, we will raise our voices louder than ever before. Nnamdi Kanu may be behind bars, but his voice has traveled beyond prison walls. And now it is reaching you. The question is, what will you do with it? Will you ignore the money, or will you stand, speak, and spread the truth before it is too late? Because July 18 is coming, and history will remember what you did when the warning came. Like, comment, Biafra must rise. Subscribe and share this video now. We will not be silent. We will not be broken. Biafra lives in us, and freedom is not a matter of it. It is a matter of when. Enjoy this music video.
Pakala nyaga mozo memesa kunozo kama Iba jabu di kesi dika Iba jabu no dogu ridina Iba wakameli nanuwa Iba nike jabanyo dogu Janatana ni bundibo Ani na chenyi Yaba jali jagana Aya kukukukiji Dili 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 Wanya zoze wani wania Wase no bodo Wanya beli bebo wania Wase no bodo Wanya beli
Pata, the strongest fan base. Do you know why I call this fan base the strongest? Because even if they no see their master for complete 10 years, they are still loyal to their master. Nnamdi Kanu's fan base, this is the strongest fan base on social media. And this very fan base, you really need to deal with them with respect and love. You get why? You get why? Because person, we're ready to die for person where you love. We're ready to go to prison for person where you love. No be that kind of person where you supposed to come to social media and be arguing with, and be insulting, and be doing the gara with. Check them. You know how many people we don't buy for Nnamdi Kanu? You know how many people we still there ready to buy because of him? You know how many people were still ready to risk their freedom and enter prison because of him? How many person feel attract that kind of loyalty for this country as a whole? That kind of loyalty not be waiting give away if he do for you. If you like carry 500 billion naira, do give away for social media. If you know fee get that kind of loyalty for you. And you see that fan base, their own loyalty is dangerous. Be careful with them. Respect them and love them. Okay? Even though you are right and they are wrong, as long as you live in the southeast or you are from southeast, respect them and treat them with love. Don't argue. Because you see this fan base, their own no they end for insult on social media. That thing where you want type, that thing where they scratch you for hand, make you type hand because you dey Germany or you dey US. That thing feel line deal for your 6 feet. If care is not taken. So this fan base is the most strongest. You see, because be the video, all of this fan base, they bow for this one. Because this one not a joke. This one feel knock for your door. You open and they go strike you there. That is the extent they love their Messiah. So person will feel sacrifice in life. Now you go they argue with on social media. Respect yourself when you see them. Respect yourself when you see them. As long as you are from this side, respect yourself. This fan base no they joke. They know they joke.
Ne ba ngwadaru line no dikoni siwege ya bi faji makia we beni ba kuno boso wuro chinketa. Ache ma ifunu chene odin kuno basta maka ya bi fo wanna wicket ko wagase update wote la ni ro akwụkwọ ke funcha basta maka ya bi fe drop ora ya na akara comment na comment section ka ifo alogi fifiche ngwa ke mesia no munnem.